Welcome to footballgameplan.com, where football makes sense. I'm Tyler Merkovich with Emery Hunt, the czar of the playbook, bringing you Week 9 action of the NFL season. We have Arizona coming off a disappointing loss at home against Chicago, who got the home win over the lonely Browns. What are your keys to victory for the Cardinals, though? Kurt Warner looked very bad against the Panthers. Will the Bears defense defy him for the second straight week?
Well, you look at what the Cardinals have to do to win this football game. I want to start with that offensive line. They're going to have to protect Kurt Warner, Levi Brown. How you doing? You have to protect up front. The Bears can come after the quarterback. So you protect up front. You give yourself an opportunity with those two good receivers in Fitzgerald and Bolden and Bresson running around up the middle. 2, they're going to have to work that running game in this week. We say the same thing every week for the Cardinals. They're going to have to really work that running game in with Beanie Wells and company. Keep the Bears off balance. If you become one-dimensional against the Bears and your one dimension is throwing the football, the Bears are going to come after you all day, and they can come after you with some success. 3rd, secondary for the Cardinals are going to have to make plays. Cutler is going to give you some opportunities to make some interceptions. You have to capitalize on those. So secondary, roll, Rogers Cromartie, Adrian Wilson, you're going to have to make some, McFadden, you're going to have to make some plays on the ball this week. This is your opportunity to step up and win the game defensively for the Cardinals.
And the Bears played a great defensive game. Let it be. It was the Browns, but they've had injuries, and they're coming together now. The defense is playing. You know, they're inconsistent, though, which is a problem. Jay Cutler, when he doesn't force the ball, the offense is okay, and Forte got going. It's been a problem. Their running game, Forte got going a little bit. Can they keep it up? What are your keys to victory for Lovie Smith?
Keys to victory for the Bears, they have to keep feeding Forte the rock. It took Forte a while to get going, but they did enough in the running game to keep the Browns honest, to loosen up the secondary, in which they were able to have some success throwing the ball, complement each other. So they have to keep that going, because you know the Cardinals can stop the run. You know, they're top 3 as far as run defense, so they still have to, you know, run at the Cardinals to loosen them out their defense. Don't give up and on the run. Keep the run. Keeps your balance going. 2, you want to spread these guys out as well too. The Bears do have some weapons on offense. You look at what they have: 2 good tight ends, 2 solid receivers, up and coming receiver, and Johnny Knox will be the 3rd guy. You look at Forte is a good receiver out the backfield as well. The question is Cutler's ball protection. He has to protect the football this week. That's key to victory number 2. 3rd, defensively, same goes for the Bears as goes for the Cardinals. The defensive secondary, you look at former Louisiana Lafayette Raging Cajun Charles Tillman with the interception return for a touchdown. That's the type of plays Raging Cajuns can make. But the secondary is going to have to make some plays, because Kurt Warner's going to give you some passes also. And they also have to look at playing the run on the way to the quarterback to help out that secondary. Cardinals are not going to run the football. You know, despite what everybody tells these guys to do, they're not going to run the football. So you're going to have to play some coverage, that cover 2. So that means the front 4 with Gounlier, who can get after the quarterback, Brown get after the quarterback, Gaines Adams, newly acquired, he's going to have to get after the quarterback. I like Chicago at home. It may be weather implications in Chicago. Bears are going to get after Warner and frustrate that entire offense.
I like the Bears also. First time I'll see them consistent, because Forte is finally going to break out of his shell. The offensive line is playing better, and that defense is just going to feast on Kurt Warner, who's not playing well. I don't have too much confidence in him at this point, so I'm taking the home team in this matchup.
Yeah, no interceptions this week, Cutler. No interceptions.
For more, visit footballgameplan.com/NFL.